In example 3, we are given some percentages, and we are asked to rewrite each of the percentages as a fraction in simplest form. So I went ahead and started the first problem here, 56 and 1/4%. Percent simply just means out of 100. So we have 56 and 1/4 out of 100. We'll go ahead and write the numerator as an improper fraction. And we have 56 times 4 is 224. You can get that by 50 times 4 is 200. And 6 times 4 is 24. And then 200 plus 24 is 224. And then add the 1 that's in the numerator of the 1/4. So we get 225 fourths divided by 100. We'll go ahead and write that as a division problem with the division symbol. 225 fourths divided by, go ahead and write that as 100 over 1. And then we multiply by the reciprocal. So 225 fourths times 1 over 100. And I'm going to go ahead and reduce beforehand. We have both 225 and 100 are divisible by 25. So 100 divided by 25 is 4. 225 divided by 25, we're looking at how many times does 25 go into 100? Well, we just did that. It's 4. So there's 200, which would be 8, and then one more with the 25, which would be 9. So we're looking at 9 over 4 times 1 over 4, which equals, multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 4 times 4 is 16. So 56 and 1/4% as a fraction is 9/16. Now we move on to 13 and 1/3%. The process is essentially the same. 13 and 1/3 out of 100. Write it as an improper fraction in the numerator. So that's 40 thirds divided by 100. We'll go ahead and write it as a division problem. 40 thirds divided by 100 over 1. Multiply by the reciprocal. 40 thirds times 1 over 100. And again, we're looking at, we have common factors with 40 and 100. We could do 2, but that would leave us with 20 and 50. We could do 4, which is going to leave us with 40 divided by 4 is 10. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So then we multiply across the numerators. 10 times 1 is 10. Multiply across the denominators. And we have 3 times 25 is 75. And we still have some common factors. What we should have recognized with 40 thirds and 1/100ths, 40 and 100 not only have a common factor of 4, but they also have a common factor of 20. So we can go ahead and divide this again by 10 divided by 5 is 2. 75 divided by 5 is 15. And again, if we write this out again down here, just so you can see, you can always divide by a common factor and then see that there's another common factor, so we're not dividing by the greatest common factor. But the most efficient route is 40 thirds times 1 over 100. Let's recognize that both of these are divisible by 20. So 40 divided by 20 is 2. 100 divided by 20 is 5. Then multiplying across the top, we get 2. Across the bottom, we get 15. So we got the same solution using common factors twice or by using the greatest common factor method.